What's up, everybody? It's Friday. It is so good to see, man, so many people already in the chat. Guys, welcome to Myers and the Mouse. My gosh, there's all kinds of great things to talk about today. Gotta talk about a whole bunch of exciting things, but let me kind of check out chat here just a little bit. My gosh, I got Pepper Tree Villa in the house. Pepper Tree Villa, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Mike Wheeler's in the house. Pam's fam. Who else is here today? Wow, a lot of chat going on. It's great to see everybody just chit-chatting. Two Real Geeks. Good to see you guys. Birthday this week. Happy birthday belated. Who else in here? Alex is here. Arjons is here. Good to see you, Arjons. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Piggletrue Tree Loves Disney is here. Pete McDevitt. Pete, buddy, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I know you're working. Guys, we've got all kinds of things that we get to talk about today. There's some really exciting things going on in there. And I'm gonna start this off with what I think is breaking news. I think it's important to talk about because it's near and dear to me. So here's what I'm going to start with. Okay. So what I'm going to start with is this breaking news moment. And I'm emotional about it. I'm excited about it. Mike Wheeler is going to be coming to visit all of us down in Disney. When all of us are down there, he has worked it out and arranged it where he gets to come down and check us out and hang out with us and say hi. And man, I am so excited about it. I got the news and I even text messaged Mama Mouse and she got all excited at work. So man, we are awesome. So Mike, I hope I didn't spoil your news because I was probably just as excited as you were. Diz Our Dream, thanks for being here. Welcome to the stream. But guys, I can't tell you how big of a deal it is that Mike Wheeler is going to be here. Mike Wheeler is in so many of our streams. He's almost always the first one there. He wasn't the first one there today. If you go back and chat and look, he was too busy emailing Steve from Steve's World and me and letting us know that he was going to be there. But he is almost always first in our chats. He's always got a great sense of humor. He's positive. And man, I'm telling you what, I am so excited about it. So I know Mama Mouse is too. She's at work. She couldn't be here today, but man, we are just excited. And I know it's not just Mama Mouse and I. I mean, I know the Diz and That crew is excited to meet you. You know, Arjons is excited to meet you. Mike, man, this is amazing. And I think this is just going to be an amazing day. We're looking forward to it. So I'm sorry if I broke that news before you had a chance to tell everybody in chat, but man, I'm over the top. That just made my entire day. And I've actually been sitting here for about 15 minutes trying to take care of things and get things set up. And I've just been really excited to share that with everybody. So everybody in chat, throw some hearts at Mike. Let him know that we support the fact that he's going to be there and he's going to stop by and see us, because that's just awesome. I mean, I'm thrilled. Oh my gosh, so much going on. So what's Mike's also meeting up with Two Real Geeks. That's awesome. Hey, Kay Atwood, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, Pete McDevitt's looking forward to meeting you too. I know. Dole Whip Dad Jeff's looking forward to meeting you. I mean, I don't want to leave anybody out because I don't know anybody that's not excited to meet Mike Wheeler. So this is some amazing, great news. John Hazelton, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Guys, it's coming so close. We are just so close to going to Disney. Let me see. What does the phone say? The phone says that I have 10 days, 19 hours, 54 minutes to go before we're on our way to Disney. And I am excited. So that is going to be, I got my Friday shirt on. I put my Friday shirt on for y'all. This is like my Tiki Room shirt with all the birds on it. I don't know if you can all see that, but being Friday, I'm excited. I heard from Mike Wheeler today. This is just going to be great. Dougie Waltograms, great to see you. Appreciate you being here. Oh my gosh. It's just going to be, yeah. Mike says he gets, Mike says, I get to meet the hilarious Pete and Preston, and everybody. I've been doing a happy dance ever since and crying in the middle of it too. Mike, you touch a lot of people, my friend, whether you think you do or not. And gosh darn, we're excited about it. So I'm happy for you, man. I'm over the moon, just really. Two Real Geeks. Oh my gosh, you're going to be there September 3rd through the 9th, and we are just going to miss you by that much. I would love to meet you guys. But you know what? There's going to be other opportunities to get down there and meet everybody, and it'll happen. It'll happen. Absolutely. Duke Family Chronicles, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Let's see, what else can we talk about? So that was the big news. I do have some other news. We've had several people reach out to us and were, wanting to know a place that they could mail something to us, or they could send us a card or a letter or just a nice note. And we haven't had a PO box, and we've been trying to work that out and get that taken care of. And of course, as most of you know, security of our family is the most important thing. So we had to go through some hoops and try to do some things. And guess what? We got that all worked out. So now we have a PO box, and it is in the description down below as well. I'm going to throw it up here for just a minute so you guys can know how to get a hold of us. If you want to send anything, well, please understand, you don't have to send us anything. If that box sits empty forever, that's fine by me. It really is. You guys don't have to send us anything at all. Please don't feel obligated to do so. We don't do this for people to mail us stuff or send us money or anything like that. That's not why we do this. We do this because we enjoy it. We enjoy sharing things with you. We enjoy just getting to meet people. I mean, I think Mike Wheeler might be the biggest thing that day. I don't think it's going to be the Beverly Challenge necessarily. I think everybody's going to be so excited to meet Mike. Those are the type of things that matter, and touching people's lives and them touching our lives has been an amazing experience. So I don't want anybody to think that they're obligated to send us anything. Please know you don't have to. If you do, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You guys all have big hearts, and you're wonderful people. I can't say enough about the people that come into our streams and pop in and say hello and everything. Mike Polito, hello, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. So that's the kind of the news I had, was to kind of let you guys know that we did finally get a PO box. That's what's going on. So that's the news, I guess, the standard news, the great news with Mike. Let me cover something really quick, because it's always something that's near and dear to me. Please allow me to thank Dean from the Live Place. The liveplace.com is a place where you can find family-friendly streams like this. And they are so supportive of us, and especially as smaller streamers, they get the message out that we're trying to reach out and touch people's lives and share things with them. And it's just amazing. He's got over 65 live streamers on there that are family friendly. You can trust the fact that you can go there and you're going to get safe content. And it's just amazing, all the hard work that Dean puts into that. And we really, really appreciate Dean. So if you would check out the Live Place. They also have a YouTube channel, the Live Place. Check them out and give them a thumbs up, give them a thank you, drop them a message down below that says, hey, I appreciate what you're doing to try to bring us that consolidated area where we can go and get those family friendly streams. So I always want to shout that out at the beginning, because it means a lot to us that Dean does so much for us, and he doesn't ask for anything. And I'm sure that's a lot of work. So we appreciate that. Pete. All right, let's see. What else we got going on? Checking out the chat here. I don't want to miss anything or anybody. Oh, Mike Wheeler says he's starting a countdown. That's awesome. Love it. All right. All right, Mike, we'll see what's going on. So, what else we got going on? We've got, okay, here's another new thing that's going on. If you did not check out Dole Whip Dad's stream last night, there is something that I've been asked to do with some two great guys, and really excited about this project. I am not a sports master. I am not somebody that can quote you things, but I am working with two people that absolutely know sports inside and out. I've been invited to join that team, and it is going to be with Pete McDevitt and Jeff Bates from Dole Whip Dad. So last night we got on. We were going to get on for a few minutes. We're going to announce that we were going to do this and talk to everybody and just let you know, hey, we're going to be doing Thursday nights during the Thursday night football, typically about 8:15 at night, somewhere in there. And those times probably will change depending on the TV schedule. But we're doing an NFL watch party. And you get to listen to us comment about it. And we're going to do a bunch of predictions. We're going to talk about the teams. And we're going to do some really cool stuff there. So if you have the chance, make sure that you check out last night's stream. Our 30-minute stream went 4 hours. We just had a great time talking last night. They're so great to sit and talk to. And you want to talk about on topic, off topic? Boy, we got off topic a lot, but we had some great conversations. We had great interaction with the people that were there. If you were one of those that were there, we really appreciate the fact you guys stuck it out and hung out with us for so long, listen to us babble. And but that's going to be an amazing thing. So how that process is going to work is Dole Whip Dad and myself are going to be going back and forth with the stream. So every other week, that's going to come from my channel, his channel, my channel, his channel. So this Thursday coming up, it'll be on Meyers and the Mouse. And then the next week, we are all going to be in Florida. So I don't know if we're going to be able to be doing any NFL streaming or anything like that time. And I hope you forgive us for that, because it's Disney, right? It's Disney. At that point in time, NFL goes on timeout. We got to go to Disney. So it's going to be a great time. Meyers and the Mouse. We are on our live stream. Oh, you guys were live streaming last night. My God, it is getting to the point where it's like the California highway. It is so hard to try to deconflict sometimes. So Pepper Tree, that's probably why I wasn't on your stream last night, because I was on that stream. So guys, if you haven't checked out Pepper Tree Villa, you got to go check them out. They have awesome information about Disney. These guys are so knowledgeable, and they have so much cool stuff that it's incredible. I was giggling the other night, Pepper Tree Villa, when Dole Whip Dad did his live stream, and he pulled out the pair of white gloves, and he didn't say anything other than, if you know what this means, you know what this means. I was rolling. It was a great time. You guys are amazing. So guys, check out Pepper Tree Villa if you get the chance. We love those guys. They're phenomenal. So you also got, you got a bunch of people that are great streamers in this chat. You got Two Real Geeks, you got Diz Our Dream. There's a lot of people out there that are doing some good things. So anyway, guys, this watch party is on Thursdays. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You don't even necessarily have to be an NFL fan. And of course, each week we'll be talking about the different teams that are playing and making some comments. So I will tell you this, if you go in there and you're coming from my channel, and you come in there, make sure you tell Dole Whip Dad just how much better the Chiefs are than the Chargers. He loves that. So make sure you just let him know just how amazing the Chiefs are, and that the Chargers, they're just not going to cut it this year, because that makes him happy. It does. Yeah. Okay. So make sure you check those things out. Samantha Lowe, are you in the house? Did I miss you? Samantha Lowe, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. I've got 16 people that popped in. So this is that Friday stream that we did to kind of help people get through that midday Friday. Oh my gosh, I've eaten lunch. I'm tired. It's the end of the week. And maybe you could just put an earbud in your ear while you're at work and listen to me just ramble and talk about things, and just help you get through that midday hump in the day to get you through to your Friday, because you know what's coming up on Friday nights. Friday nights is Resort TV 1, and we all love Resort TV 1. We like going there and watching their streams. Josh and Jen are amazing. So, it gets us through to that next stream, right? A little more talking about Disney. Yeah, Pam's fans like, yeah, it sure does. So, man, what else have we got going on? Star Wars. There's some stuff going on with Star Wars that is going to be interesting because we kind of got all a bunch of us got in a conversation the other day, and I know the Disney crew got into it where like I have some reservations for opening day, or for not the opening day, but for one of the days that we're there for Star Wars Land for the Droid Depot, for example. What if I can't get in? They've got to have something going on. You know, they've like taken my credit card and reserved this reservation and all this kind of stuff for me to go. But what if I can't get in? So I'm kind of trying to figure out, okay, do I also need to pack a tent and camping gear? And am I going to have to sleep there the night before to try to make sure that I can get in? You know, and then I got Mama Mouse with me and I got Taylor with me and we got the wheelchair and we got Mama Scooter and oh my gosh, it's a lot to kind of go, hey, what's going to happen there? So it's a first. It's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be very busy when we're there. I know that there was a lot of talk about Disneyland and that it was a big flash in the pan, and then everything's all quiet now. I don't know if it's going to quite be that way in Florida. I think Florida is going to be extremely busy. I think it's going to be a place that a lot of people are going to want to go and visit. So this is one of those trips where you got to kind of play it by ear. You got to have some other options, and you're going to have to spend a little bit of time waiting to get in, or at least getting that passed to get your time frame to get in. So it's going to be interesting. So Pepper Tree Villa, yes, I did hear the news about the Halloween party this year. I actually had it pulled up earlier. They're introducing the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party Pass, and it is a limited quantity ticket. Now that ticket, from what I understand, is going to allow guests to, if they buy the ticket, of the 36 Halloween, Not So Scary Halloween events, you'll be able to get into 35 of the 36 events. One of those is the October 31st, that Halloween day. It does not cover that day, but it does cover the other 35 events. So the cost of the pass is $299 plus tax for adults. What Disney calls adults is 10 and up, and $284 plus tax for guests ages 3 to 9. So if you're one of those people that lives down around Disney and has that opportunity to pop in there and go to those all the time for a flat, basically $300 plus tax, you can get in there and go to all those events all the time. So hi, Aunt Diane. Aunt Diane in the house. Thank you so much for being here. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the Disney Halloween party thing. I think that's kind of a cool deal. If it's worth the money, if you're going to go 2 or 3 times at least. A Disney life for me. Thank you so much for being in here. Appreciate that. So Kay Atwood says, at Pete McDevitt, you're getting there. Pete McDevitt's very worried that if we don't get him to 100 subscribers, he is going to lose his name. And he's really worried that Zip one day is just going to walk up and say, you're no longer Pete McDevitt. I've taken your name. So if you haven't, folks, pop over to Pete McDevitt's stream and or his channel and pop that like button and subscribe to him. He's one of the partners that we're going to be doing this Thursday night watch party, NFL watch party. So I would go in there and click that button for him. And R. Johns and Samantha Lowe get to the ticket booths today. That's right, Pepper Tree Villa. I have a feeling we're going to see R. Johns and Samantha and Donna possibly doing that. That's just my guess as well. So Diz Our Dream asked if you remember Star Wars weekends at Hollywood Studios. It will be crazy. You're right. Hollywood Studios. I remember when Star Wars was out, we were down there during the first year, and it was crazy. It was amazing. I mean, they had so many stormtroopers, and they had the parades, and they had all that, and it was the Saturdays were just phenomenal there. It was really cool. So that would be cool. Dougie, I was watching you build your Harry Potter train the other day. That was pretty interesting. I've got to go back and see if you got it finished. So I don't think I got to see the finished part of that. I'm interested in seeing that. That was a pretty cool. I like Legos. So, but the Disney Not So Halloween, don't know. That's the information I have right now. I think some people will be very excited about it. I'm wondering, and I don't see Megan here because Meg's probably at school right now. I'm wondering if Mickey's Magic, Meg, is excited about this at all. If she's going to be able to make several trips down there or not. Would it be worth it to her or not? So. Dougie says never watch anything I do. I enjoyed it. I'm a Lego geek. I'm a Lego guy that just totally loves Legos. So I'm sitting there watching you put each one of these little pieces together, and you sound like me because you're talking to yourself while you're doing it. I loved it. Meow TV, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And meow. So that was some good information. That was exciting information. I know. So today is the Get Over the Hump Friday stream. So what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we think we've got it locked down that we're going to be able to go do something very special. It's going to take us a little bit of time to get there and kind of get things set up. So I don't want to spoil it. I'd hate for something to come up that wouldn't allow us to do it. And then I told you guys we were going to do it, and then it didn't happen. So what I want to do is I'm going to keep this one a secret. So tomorrow's live stream is a big surprise. I think you all are going to really enjoy it and like it. To me, it's a kind of a big deal. I think it's going to be fun. So make sure you are subscribed and you've rang that bell. And that way, when we do go live about 1 o'clock Central Time tomorrow, you are going to get notified that we're doing this. And I will try to put something out probably an hour before, so you'll have a little bit of a heads up. So Mike Wheeler, you probably do. You've been hanging out enough that you probably got a good idea where we're going. So I'm not going to blow it for everybody right now. And I really hope it falls together like it's supposed to. That's the hope. What else is going on? What's going on with some of you guys? What's going on out there in your world? To see, Two Real Geeks says, not sure if the opening, it'll be nuts. There is still room at all the hotels. Later in September, all things are sold out. I think people are going for Skyliner. I noticed that too. I noticed when we started trying to get reservations for the Cantina and the Lightsaber Building and the Droid Depot, that those first 5 days were just hammered, boom, gone. But the whole time after that was open, and it was real easy for people to get those. And so that first week, I didn't see anybody really making any reservations for those. And then I got on again last night and looked, and they're almost booked out through September now. So for the lightsaber portion of it, Savvy's. So it's picking up, but I think you're right. I think they're trying to combine the ability to be to all those things. I think a lot of that had to do with the release of it in Disneyland. So everybody's kind of calmed down just a little bit. And now they're they're thinking, okay, I'm going to make one trip and be able to do Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and do the Skyliner and do Star Wars Galaxy's Edge all at the same time. That's kind of where I'm thinking as well. Does our dream headed to Erie in about an hour for Erie Sea Wolves versus Akron Rubber Ducks? Okay. That's awesome. Enjoy the game. Hope you have a good time. Be safe in your travels. It's very important. Be safe, please. Let's see. Yeah, I know, Two Real Geeks. It's kind of weird. I just don't know how this is gonna to plan out. I don't know if this is going to be one of those deals where it kind of flashes real hard again in the beginning and then it smooths out afterwards for everybody to be able to go and attend. I'm anticipating that the first weekend is going to be insane. I really do. Somebody was talking last night, I think it was Pete McDevitt was talking last night, that there's still fast passes available for like Slinky Dog Dash and things like that at Hollywood Studios. So it makes you kind of wonder, because you can't get any fast passes for Galaxy's Edge. You can make some reservations, but what about the other rides there? Are you just going to go in, see Galaxy's Edge and leave? Probably not. It kind of made me interested in the fact he said there were still some fast passes available for some of the tier 1 rides. So Thank you, Mike Polito. Yes, folks, don't forget to remember to bop that like button, click subscribe if you're new here. Joseph Britt, thank you. Appreciate you being here. What's going on? We got 17 people that are at work and trying to get through the day, or not at work and just trying to get through the day, or get to that Resort TV 1 stream that's coming up tonight. I'm excited. They got some cool stuff going on tonight. I don't know what it is, but everybody's just pumped and excited about it. So that is a cool deal. So Mama Mouse wants to build a droid. So we're doing this. We're going down there. We're going to try. I want to build a lightsaber, but I don't know if I can get in. I mean, I'm telling you, it's going to be difficult. And I don't know if Disney's going to do anything disability-wise. Taylor and I both want to build a lightsaber really, really, really. Taylor wants to build a lightsaber really, really bad. And I don't know if they're going to allow for his disability pass to be able to get in there, even though he doesn't have a reservation. So I'm kind of curious to see if we're going to be able to do that or not. The Droid Depot, we do have reservations for that. And that was Mama's big deal. And I don't know what she's going to build yet. I don't know if she's going to build like an R2 unit or if she's going to build a BB unit. So I'm kind of excited. Mike Wheeler's still dancing around and doing the happy dance. That's awesome, Mike. That is so cool, man. That is so cool. That first week end when you all are there, I wanted to avoid. I'm happy missing you guys because it's going to be nuts. I don't blame you. I don't blame you too, Real Geeks. The good thing is it's not going away. It's not like it's a one weekend thing. We can go down on the next trip and be able to experience too. We're taking Taylor with us because I want him to have something special. I want him to have the ability to say, I was there for the opening of Galaxy's Edge. And years from now, when he takes his kids there, he can actually say, I was here that first day. And I want him to have that experience. I want him to have that experience in his life with his disabilities and everything he has had going on. I think it's important that he has some I don't want to say successes because he has amazing successes in his life, but just an experience that he can savor for the rest of his life. I think it's important for him to have that. So Walter Grams says, let's see, I've heard that too, Tour Geeks, but I want to do it anyway, just for the experience. I know, Dougie, that's it. That's the key. I want to do it for the experience. And it just so happens that it all falls together where there's going to be so many of us there. The Beverly Challenge is going to be going on. That event that's going on that we're going to raise a whole lot of money for kids. If you have not been paying attention to the whole Beverly Challenge thing and the fact that it's going to be for Give the Kids the World Village, please understand, and let me explain where I come from on that. My son, Taylor, when he was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy, his teachers nominated him for a Dream Factory event and that he could have his wish granted. And the Dream Factory chooses from many kids. They have many applications, but Taylor was actually chosen as one of those children in our local area to be given a Dream Factory dream. And his dream was to fight Darth Vader in a lightsaber battle. And as parents, you think, okay, they'll get somebody here that does the character thing, and they dress up, and the guys that are amazing with kids in their Jedi Knight garb, and they'll just get somebody that's one of those kind of characters to come, and Taylor gets to have his lightsaber battle, and that'll be the end of it. And what ended up happening was they said, we're sending you to Give the Kids the World Village. My son's been there. My family's been there. And not only did they send the family, but they send the siblings as well. So both my daughters and my son, my wife and I all got to go to Give the Kids the World Village. And it's an amazing experience for kids that have been through so much. Now, Taylor later this year is going to have his 18th surgery later this year. So when you're talking about somebody that's 13 years old, that's a lot of surgeries in that amount of time. And most of those surgeries happened in the first 7 years of his life. So when he was granted this Dream Factory trip and he had all this medical stuff going on, for him to have a break, to have a dream and go do that dream it's amazing. So they came to us and said, we're sending you to give the kids the World Village. Now, when we got there, well, even before we got there, they said, here you go. You're going to get on this plane. We're going to put you on the plane. The airline is going to take care of you like you were first class. And they did. It was amazing. They took care of all the travel arrangements. They took care of everything. We get to Orlando Airport, and when we land, we get there, and there are two people standing there with a huge sign that says his name. It says Taylor. And so we walk up, and they're like, are you Taylor? And he's like, yeah. And they said, okay, great. We're so happy you're here. You get to come with us. And these two people, who, by the way, were volunteers and Give the Kids the World Village, when we were there, told us they have over 20,000 volunteers a year that help with this organization. It's an amazing thing. So they gather us all up. They take us downstairs. We go downstairs into the parking garage, and we go to where the rental cars are. And they take us up to the counter, and they turn around and look at Taylor, and they said, any car that's in this aisle, pick your car. What would you like to be driven around in while you're here? And so we wheeled him down in his wheelchair, and he, of course, he picked the convertible like Corvette. And we said, okay, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think there's a place for your wheelchair and 5 of us. And so finally he picked like this amazing minivan, and all the doors opened automatically and all this stuff. And he was also excited about it. And so we got everything. We got in the car. They gave us a map. They gave us everything we needed to get to where we needed to go, which was Give the Kids a World Village. Now, this is a gated community. It is set up to be private for a reason. We get there, we show our credentials, and they're like, we're expecting you, come on in. So we drive in, we get settled in, and this place is amazing. The buildings are it's very obvious that they are done by like Disney Imagineers and people that are based upon these kind of things. And so, but there's no advertisements anywhere. There's nothing like that. They're just these big buildings, big mushroom or big carousel, and it's just really cool. So we get in there, they show us to where we're staying, and they have over 200 family accommodations on this property. And every week, 200 families come in and 200 families leave. And when you come in, you have your room that you stay in, and that room you stay in it's interesting because it's backwards. And what I mean by that is the master bedroom is actually the kids' room, and it's set up for the kids, and they've got the nice whirlpool bathtub in there, and they've got all this. And the parents' room, we're down the hall past the bathroom in the corner. It's about the kids. Everything here is about the kids. So you have a little meeting. They tell you about what's going on, what you can do. And so Mama Mouse went to that. I stayed with the kids. We went and played putt-putt golf. They have a putt-putt golf course there because this campus is designed that if the kids can't spend a lot of time going to Disney or other places, that they can stay right there and still have a good time. There's medical facilities, people on staff there. There are handicap accessible water, splash parks. All the golf places are, it's set up for people that are handicapped. So we went and played this putt-putt golf, and the dinosaurs jump out of the bushes at you, and it's like you're at Universal Studios or Disney. She comes back and she says, well, here's the deal. They gave us tickets to Disney. They gave us tickets to Orlando, Universal. We have tickets to SeaWorld. We can go to Legoland. We can go to any of these things. And of course, it's just a list of places in Orlando that we can go, and it's free admission. We can go there anytime we want. We have our own vehicle to go. They'll give us all the tickets we need. It was amazing. So they also give you a pass for each of these parks. And this is it's kind of like the golden ticket. And you can go in, and it was breathtaking because when you go in the park, they come up to you and they specifically talk to your kids and they say, hi, how you doing? What's going on? But it gives you ride access. And back then, ride access was a little bit different. If you had a disability, you had to have the paperwork and all this kind of stuff. So you had this golden ticket, and they would always take him to the front of the line. Or if there was a character meet and greet, as soon as they saw that pass, they would stop the line, take him to the front, and let him have his experience. and the characters would spend a little extra time with him. And it was just phenomenal. It's one of those where you're standing there as a parent and you're crying, right? So that was the kind of experience we had with that. But here's what was amazing to me was we got back after our first day and it was a holiday. The whole place, Give the Kids World Village, was like Halloween that day. And everyone was walking around in costumes and they were handing out candy and trick-or-treat bags. And so we go to bed, we wake up the next morning, we walk outside, it's Christmas. They're blowing snow. They've strung Christmas lights all over this place. They've got Christmas presents under a tree for each of your kids. There's a tree in your room. It is so every day there is a holiday. And that way everybody could experience all of these things. And they explained it to us like this. Not every kid that goes there was going to see the next holiday. And that touches you. So they wanted to make sure that they could experience every holiday. And so they changed the holidays up. So these kids could make sure they could experience it. The Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, all those people, they came and visited at least twice a week. Characters from Orlando Universal Studios they came and visited the kids because they wanted to absolutely make sure that these kids got the experience of a lifetime. When we were almost done with our trip, they took us to a special place in the park and they give Taylor a star, and it's a glass star. It's probably about this big. And they give him a permanent marker and he writes his name on this star, and it's glass, but it's like a mirror and it's reflective. And he writes his name on this star. And then we go over to an area in this building and open the box, and he puts his star in the box. And then when he closes the box, the wall lights up with pixie dust, right? And you're supposed to follow the pixie dust. So you go to follow the pixie dust and you follow it, and the pixie dust, it takes you to a different room in the building. And when it does take you to that room, it's letting you know that the next day, the fairies were going to take your star and they were going to put it up on the ceiling and glue it there, which is cool. So they glue this star up there and it's there forever. And it is for family to come back. And they can always see their child's, sorry, it gets me a little emotional. They can always see their child's star no matter what, that their child is a star, and they have them in these beautiful rooms where they can always come and see it. And they said they were trying at one time to make sure that they could try to put cameras in those rooms so even parents could go home and still be able to see it if they had never had the chance to go back to Orlando again. So at Give the Kids a World Village, our son has a star up there with his name on it. And I'm telling you, it's a special place. And they don't just, it's a whole family that deals with this. And when that happens, they include the whole family. So they included my daughters, and they had things for my daughters and gifts for them as well, not just Taylor. And the fact that they were so caring and they have thought of everything, some kids don't have good mornings because of their medical condition. And so there was literally a cart that came around with breakfast, and all you had to do was walk outside and grab something to eat and take it back into the room. They were like mini condominiums is what they were. There's like duplex kind of situations. So they got 100 of these all over the property for 200 families. It was amazing. So they have a train. They know people can't walk a lot. So they took a train, and they have a train that goes around and picks up people and takes them to other places. Folks, this charity is near and dear to my heart. That's why this is so important to me. It's not about, I'm going to poke fun at Steve. It's not, it's not Steve's plastic belt. It's not about the people seeing me on a live stream. It's not about subscribers. This is simply about the kids, because if one other kid, by me drinking Beverly, can experience what my family did, what my son did, who still talks about it to this day, who still has the sign that they held up at the airport on his wall in his room. They can experience that. It's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. And that's the most important thing to me, that a bunch of guys and ladies can get together with a common love for Disney, come together and do something good for someone else. That's what this is all about. And that's what I love about this. This is what I love about you guys. You are all amazing. So I wanted to share that with you because not everyone understands that or hears that. Some of you have heard that I've had experience with Give the Kids a World Village. And folks, it changes. You're right. And yay, Mike Wheeler, yes, I did know that you volunteered there, and I appreciate that. And for my family, to you, thank you for what you do there and what you did there. Jonathan Chung, thank you for volunteering in hospitals. That's awesome. It really is. AJC Magic, ice cream for breakfast. Thank you for reminding me, because that is the coolest thing. There are shirts. They have shirts there that you can buy that on the back of it. It says, I had ice cream for breakfast. This place opens up an ice cream parlor at like 6:30 in the morning. And they tell these kids, you can have ice cream for breakfast, whatever you want. It's yours. Have at it. And you can literally go in there at 6:30 in the morning and get a banana split. And they've got all kinds of ice cream. And of course, they think of everything. So they've got, special dietary need families and things like that. So they have all different types of ice cream that are for those dietary needs. Some people can't have lactose, and some people can't have other products that may be in that. And so they're very particular about that. They have people with nut allergies. And so they're really good about that. They got this all divided out and everything. So it is an amazing, amazing place. So when this happens for the Beverly Challenge, and when everything does come down, and Steve from Steve's World, bless his heart, guys, throw some love his way, because he has worked tirelessly trying to get that taken care of and do that. I will tell you that a lot of other people have been involved in trying to help make this so successful. You've got Touring the Galaxy's been involved in trying to help. Of course, you got the whole Disney That crew that are involved and doing some amazing things. But Steve has literally been working his tail end off, trying so hard to get this together so we can do this and do some good things from it. So this isn't a me thing. It's a we thing. But Disney That crew is sponsoring this, and they're doing a great job, and I support them 100% on it. So we really appreciate it. But the ice cream thing, man, I'm telling you, I ate so much ice cream when I was there, because Taylor was like, let's go get ice cream. I'm like, dude, it's 8:30 in the morning. He's like, I don't care. Let's go get some ice cream. And I'm like, it's your trip. We're going to get ice cream. So it was awesome. So, let me check up on chat. I know I've been rambling, guys, and I'm sorry, but man, I get passionate about that. I think it's a great thing. Mike Polito, yes, good people. Two Real Geeks. This is why I'm going also. My sister is going with us, and she has Down syndrome, and that just shows how to bring an inner child out and how to have fun. Absolutely. Love it. That's awesome. Two Real Geeks, thanks so much. God bless you. AGC Magic, the ice cream candy store in my area is having an ice cream for breakfast fundraiser coming up soon. I'm telling you, the kids loved it. There was always somebody in this place eating ice cream. It was great. Two Real Geeks, thank you. And you know what? I'm glad, and I hope we can raise some awareness for families that are having special needs families and special needs kids, because you know what, there is no such thing as a handicapped person. They are handicapable. They are amazing. They have huge hearts and love beyond comprehension. That is what blows my mind, the unconditional love that some of these special needs people have. You just have no idea how big of a deal it is. It is huge, and we get bypass all of our unconscious biases, and we really reach down deep, and we learn more, and we take a moment. You will learn so much about not only them, but you'll learn a lot about yourself. So this our dream. Here's what's going on, and this is what I know as of this time. What's going to happen is Give the Kids the World Village is actually setting up a fundraising website for this event and this event alone, that when we're doing it a little bit before and a few weeks after, so when people watch the replays and things like that, they can go to this website and donate on behalf of themselves to Give the Kids the World Village through the This and That Beverly Challenge website that they're creating. We were hoping they were going to have that done Wednesday when This and That was streaming. Not quite done yet, but it's going to happen. So that way, none of that money crosses anybody's hands. It goes directly from you, directly to the cause that you want it to go to, and there's no questions about it. And that's another thing I love about this, is they were willing to go above and beyond to do whatever needed to be done to make this happen. And so that's what they're working on for us. And as soon as that information comes out, I know This and That crew is going to be putting it out. Steve will be getting it out. That's the thing that I ask of you. When we have all this information and we kind of solidify some of these things, when Steve gets all that done, we're going to be sharing it out as much as possible. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever is your favorite platform, help us share it. Help us get the word out that this is going to happen. And as more information comes about where they're going to be able to watch it, where they're going to be able to donate to, the more people that we can get, the more people that can see what's going on and watch us crazy people drink Beverly until bubbles come out of our nose, just having a good time, the more people that we can hopefully donate to this cause. And if we can help get 10 families or 100 families the opportunity to go to Give the Kids the World Village, I just can't tell you how it gives me goosebumps. I get goosebumps just thinking about this. Some family is going to get that moment of, guess where you're going. And sometimes that's a family that will never have the opportunity to go see Disney. That's a family that will never in their life. I mean, we're blessed. We are blessed. Many of us have had the opportunity to go to Disney at least once. But these are families that their medical bills are overwhelming to them to the point that's just not a possibility. And for their kids to go and meet Mickey Mouse or meet Minnie Mouse, oh my gosh, that moment, or to see Happily Ever After up on the castle, that moment, priceless. So that's exactly where we're at. Dean, live places here. Dreamers Empire, folks. Dreamers Empire. That's the gentleman I was telling you about who takes care of us streamers and does amazing work to help us. So here's where we got going on Dreamers Empire. We're at a point where we're waiting on the website from Give the Kids the World Village. So once they get that website up, we are going to be sharing that like crazy. So you'll have a good idea of where you need to go to put that out. So let's see here. I'm going to check on chat. Okay. I got to check on chat. Let's see. Two Real Geeks. Okay. Yeah. Get with me. Yeah. You can get us on Twitter. If guys, all of our information to contact us is down below. You can email us at myersandmouse@gmail.com. You can catch us on Twitter at myersmouse. You can get us on Instagram at Myers and the Mouse, Facebook, Myers and the Mouse. Get a hold of us. If you want to get a hold of us, yeah, please do. Mike Wheeler says, like I always tell people, I don't let my disability disable me or define me as a person, and neither should they. That is correct, Mike. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. I look at your situation and I think, man, the senses that you've tuned in otherwise to be able to do the things that you do, that's incredible. That's far beyond what I'll ever be able to do. All right. What else is going on here? Man, yeah, I'm excited that Dreamers Empire's in here. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Oh my gosh. 19 people in here. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble about this, but I cannot stress to you enough just how touching it is to a child to have that moment. And I wanted people to understand that. I know there's a lot of people that may have other thoughts out there or what's going on, but I can truly, 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 truly tell you that there is no intentions other than one, and that is to touch these children's lives. And I can say that from the bottom of my heart, and because I know these guys from Disney that. And I'm telling you, that's where it's coming from them. It's from the bottom of their heart. Is we got to do something with this opportunity that YouTube has given us to touch people's lives, and that's what they're doing. So you're welcome, Marianne. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to share that story. That's one of my favorite stories. So gosh darn. So we've talked about so much. We've talked about Star Wars and kind of getting, I'm hoping I'm getting in and going to be able to do the things that I want to do there. We talked about the Thursday night watch party with Dole Whip Dad and Pete McDevitt. Oh my gosh, Pete McDevitt, man, that man has so much information in his brain. I can't remember what I had for breakfast today, but that man can remember stats from like 1967. It kills me. I love that. I love that about him. And then I've got Jeff Bates, Dole Whip Dad. Those two guys and I are going to be doing a Thursday night NFL watch party, and it's going to alternate between Jeff's channel and my channel. So we're going to be back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to make Mama Mouse sit and watch football, which she loves football. And once again, just so you know, don't hesitate to give Jeff your opinion about how much better the Chiefs are than the Chargers. He loves to hear that. I'm telling you. So let him know. Kelly said the Chiefs are better than the Chargers. So any help there I could get, I'd appreciate it, because I think the Chiefs are going to have a great run at it this year. All right. When the website is up, I will make a sign that tells people to go there and why. Oh, awesome. Oh, okay. Very cool, Jonathan Chung. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, that's the big deal. The more we can spread the word, the more we can help kids, the more we can do. And that's awesome. And here's what's exciting to me about this is this doesn't have to be a one-time thing. This is something we can do yearly. We can do this once a year. They are all about it. They are so supportive of what we're doing to try to help them raise money. So I have a feeling you're not going to see this just once. This is going to continue to grow and be a great thing. Mike, thank you. Yes, keep Meyers and the Mouse in your house. Pop that like button and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I know Mama Mouse does. And for those of you who have maybe missed last week's stream or haven't had the opportunity, the reason Mama Mouse isn't with me on Friday at noon right now is because Mama got a new job, and she's working in education. And that was something we didn't think would be possible, but this job actually works really well with her disability and everything. So it's gonna work out great. And so she's super excited to be working with kids again, but she can't be here on Fridays with me anymore. So that's why we've got the Saturday stream, 1 o'clock Central Time. And tomorrow we got a surprise stream, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I really, really, really do. Pepper Tree Villa, thank you. That's what I've been telling Jeff. The Chiefs are better than the Chargers. I will tell you this: the Chargers and the Chiefs, those are the two teams in that division that are going to be. They're going to be tough to beat this year, but I think the Chiefs are going to get. We may swap 1-1, but I'm thinking if we can get both of them over the Chargers, that's it. They're done. So, Marianne, I know. Thank you. So I love Mama Mouse too. She's awesome. Thank you so much. Saris is right down the road, easier to get to. Kennywood, not so much. I have no idea what that is. FanExpo is next week. Jonathan Chong, what is Fan Expo? What is Fan Expo? I don't know what Fan Expo is. Is that an NFL thing? That may be new to me. I'm not sure. I'm CFL, not NFL. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Okay. What else, guys? What do you guys have going on? Is there anything out there that I didn't touch on that you wanted me to get back with you on? I mean, for those of you who may have popped in late, here was some breaking news we had at the beginning there that Mike Wheeler will be coming to visit all of us. And we are all so excited about the fact that Mike Wheeler's coming. Recap here, we have a new P.O. box for Meyers and the Mouse. Please don't feel obligated. Obligated. This is what happens when you spend. Whoa, focus. There we go. This is what happens when you spend 4 hours with Pete McDevitt and Jeff Bates. 4 hours last night. We went for a 30-minute little, hey, we'll let you know what's going on. 4 hours later, we're like, I think we better get off now. Little sleepy this morning. I was the only one of them that didn't have to work, if I remember right. So, well, maybe Pete was off. I think Pete said he was off too, but Jeff's at work and he's probably saying, I don't know about that Meyers guy. I don't know if I want to hang out with him every Thursday night. I'll never make it to work the next day, but could happen. So that's the NFL watch party group that we're doing with Dole Whip Dad and Pete McDevitt. But honestly, the Myers and the Mouse P.O. Box, don't feel obligated to send us anything. I know there's some people that would like to send a card now and then, and that's the only reason we got it. We do not expect anything. Here's the only thing that I ask of you: bop that like button. Every time you do that, it does help us out. That's all I need. I need to know that you enjoyed it, that we shared our time together, and you were happy that you got to share that time with us. That's all I need. That's all Mama Mouse wants. We just want to share that time with you. So Mike Wheeler says the NFL just made an announcement that the Pro Bowl will be in Orlando again. Oh, wow. Okay. There you go. Every time they do that Pro Bowl down there, you're going to see some of those football stars at Disney, guaranteed. Fan Expo is a convention like Comic-Con. All right. Marianne, yay, you got a P.O. box. We've had a few messages that are like that. Hey, you guys got a P.O. box. Yay. Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. So yeah, I think it's cool. It gives people an opportunity to send us a card or a note or something like that. And we like mail. We do. We would be excited to get a card from somebody saying, hey, how you doing, or a picture, or I know there's a couple of people that have done a couple of things they want to send us, and I'm excited about that. And I've got room on the wall here to put some of that stuff up. So I'm excited. I'm excited to build my studio, Mama's studio, with your stuff if you send it. So feel free to send us a drawing or anything like that. That's very cool. But do not feel obligated. We don't ever feel obligated to send money. Don't ever feel obligated to send us mail. You just being here, bopping that like button. That's it. That's all that matters. That's the most important thing. Go out, touch somebody's life. Go out and buy somebody in the line behind you a cup of coffee or something. That's what you do. Reach out, touch somebody else's life. That's cool. Pepper Tree Villa says, Doug and I have been waiting for Myers and the Mouse to get a P.O. box. I know you mentioned that, so I'm kind of excited to see what's coming our way. Dean, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you more than you know, and I wish people would give you more credit for all the hard work you do for all of us. I know we all try to shout you out because you mean so much to us, so that's awesome. Guys, we have been on for 57 minutes. 18 of you have hung out with me, listening to me ramble, tell my story about my son and why this Beverly challenge is so important to me, and why it means so much to me from my heart. It's just not drinking Beverly. If I'm going to get sick doing something, it's going to be for kids. I promise you that. Kids are amazing. They're our future, and we've got to take care of them and teach them right. So whatever we can do, if we can teach our children that giving to others is the most important thing and not expecting anything back, so be it, man. That's the thing right there. So you guys have anything for me before I kick off here and you guys go get another cup of coffee at work? I love the fact that that Friday's my day off and it's quiet around here. Nobody's here. Taylor's at school. Michaela's at work, or she's on vacation right now, and Tara's at work. So Mama's at work. It's really quiet around here. I love it. Hey, JC Magic, thank you for being here. It was awesome. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Folks, I tell you what, there are some amazing channels in this chat over here, right here. Check out Pepper Tree Villa. I'm telling you, you will not go one time watching Pepper Tree Villa and not learn something. It's awesome. Check them out. Dreamers Empire, where you can share your dreams and share your streams. Make sure you check them out. Check out the Live Place at liveplace.com, or go to their YouTube channel and check them out too. Look, there's Noah, the Disney World fan, just popped in there. He's another guy that's got a great channel. Check him out as well. And of course, I want you to check out Pete McDevitt. If you haven't subscribed to Pete McDevitt, he's going to be doing this Thursday night NFL watch party with us. Go check him out. Give him some love. Subscribe, bop that like button over here on his channel. He doesn't have any content yet. We are going to change that for him. We are going to get him hooked up. So I want you to check him out. Check out Dole Whip Dad, who's going to be doing also the Thursday night deal with me. And I appreciate the fact those guys even asked me to be a part of such a cool thing. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. And of course, my brother's over at Diz and That. Folks, if you have not checked them out, you are missing out. And I think most of you in there know who I'm talking about. You've been there, and guess what I got in the mail? I got my koozie. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay. And it's cold. Look at that. Awesome. That's why you need a Diz and That koozie. Check out all these people on the side here. I'm telling you, there's some great channels in here, people that popping in. Check out my friends at Touring the Galaxy. And the reason I bring them up is, A, those guys are near and dear to my heart. They become friends like you would not believe, brothers as well. So I'm excited about them. I appreciate them. And I'm looking really forward to seeing them. We got some plans with them, so we're going to have a good time. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So check out Two Real Geeks. They're in here as well. They've got a great channel. You want to find out some fun, interesting stuff? Check out the Two Real Geeks. Folks, thank you so much. Oh, wait. Cannot forget Arjons. If Arjons is still in here, thank you, sir. We appreciate you for being here more than you know. And you know I absolutely love you, sir. You're great. I appreciate you for all you do. But make sure that you go to his channel and subscribe, because we are trying really hard to get Arjons to 1,000 subscribers. It's not his goal. It's our goal, because if we get him to 1,000, we think we can get him to do a live stream. So, excuse me, that's what he said. Disney Boffins, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for popping in. We're kind of getting ready to get off. We're kind of tapering it down, but you know, I'm kind of like This and That. Tapering it down will take me 15 minutes. So you might catch a little bit. So anyway, wow. So tangent, lost my place. Mike Polito, thank you so much for keeping Meyers and the Mouse in your house. I appreciate it. Oh, Mike Wheeler, boy, you cannot let that go, can you, man? You know what? If I don't hit 1,000 subscribers in 5 years, I don't care. The people that I have that are subscribed to my channel and Mama Mouse's channel, we are so happy to have you, because those are the real, true people that come and watch us and they hang out with us. And you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. And this is why we continue to do this. So we appreciate it. Pam Spam says I need to start from the beginning because I have lost my place. I don't think I should start from the beginning. You are going to see us plenty tomorrow, I promise. Okay? Marianne, it's my pleasure. I'm telling you, you guys are great. So Disney Boffin says, we really want 1,000 so we can live stream in Disneyland Paris when we go in 4 months. Oh, wow. That's going to be amazing. What an amazing trip. Yep. That would be awesome. Know that you can use Streamlabs. It is an option. That's what we use when we are at the parks or we're out and about and doing our thing. Streamlabs works pretty good, and it's not too terribly difficult. But I'm telling you, that's the cool deal. I've got a code that you can use if you guys are wanting to do any other streaming yourself, by the way, with StreamYard. StreamYard it has given me a code that I can put in. I'll try to put it in the description down below afterwards, that you guys can link onto that. And if you do, you get a discount. And of course, we get a discount too if you decide that you want to use the paid version of StreamYard. We're actually enjoying the paid version of it. I recommend that if you're looking at doing that, try it out, check it out. There's a free version. Simple to use. Even Mama Mouse, the button pusher, figured out how to set up her own stream all by herself. So I'm telling you, it's a good deal. That's it. That's what I got, folks. You all are amazing people. Be nice to everybody. You touch a person's life every time you speak with somebody. So make sure you remember that. Keep it positive. Stay good. Take care of each other. Be safe. Guys, I love you all very much. We appreciate you very much. From Mama Mouse and myself, don't forget to make sure you keep Myers and the Mouse in your house. All right. Have a great day. Appreciate you. Stay safe.